YouTube, what's going on today, man? Listen, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Donald Trump had a press conference 2 days ago, guys, okay? You might have heard about it. This mad lad, the boogeyman, the orange man, the bad orange man. That's what they call him anyway. You already know what team I'm on, baby, all right? You know how we're rolling. That's my guy. I voted for him, and I'm backing him. But he's up there talking about Canada and it being a new state. The Gulf of America? I mean, this guy's trying to do it all right now. We're going to jump into this. We're going to break it down. If you like the video, if you're excited about the changes to come, we're 10 days out, baby. Don't forget to like the video, man. And drop a comment down below. Give me your prediction, man. How do you think the next 4 years are going to go? I think it's going to be muy bien. Great success. Enjoy the video. I'll see you guys in there. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Peace and love, gang. Donnie T.
Thank you very much.
Baby.
It's an honor to be with you. And we're honored to welcome one of the most respected business leaders in the Middle East, indeed the world. He's a founder and chairman of DMAC Properties, Hussein Sejwani. And I'm thrilled to announce today that DMAC will be investing at least $20 billion over a very short period of time
20 B's
into the United States, and they may go double or even somewhat more than double that amount of money. I believe he will say that he's doing it because of the fact that he was very inspired by the election. They wouldn't do it without that election. I can tell you a lot of people wouldn't. Plus, one of the things we're going to do is we've got to fix the election so that we get honest counts and they get done by 10 o'clock in the evening or something thereabouts. There are places where they're still counting votes.
No, they do not. They really?
Actions yesterday on offshore drilling, banning offshore drilling, will not stand. I will reverse it immediately. It'll be done immediately. And we will drill, baby, drill. We'll be drilling in a lot of other locations, and the energy costs are going to come way down, and that's going to bring everything else
drill,
down.
Baby, drill.
Caused it to go up, along with the ridiculous spending on the Green New Scam. All this money, trillions of dollars. It's like throwing it right out the window, what they're doing. And they're trying to spend so much now. They're just taking money and giving it to anybody that wants it for any project at all if it's certified under the Green New Scam. You know, they told me that we're going to do everything possible to make this transition to the new administration very smooth. It's not smooth because they're doing that. They're playing with the courts, as you know. They've been playing with the courts for 4 years, probably got me more votes. You know, we had a great election.
They
so
did.
I guess it didn't work,
they did.
But even to this day, they're playing with the
Muy
courts. They're
estúpido.
friendly judges that like to try and make everybody happy on the Democrat side. One other thing he did yesterday, which was in many ways worse. It's hard to believe it can be worse. He wants all gas heaters out of your homes and apartments. He wants them to be replaced by essentially electric heaters. I don't know what it is with electric. This guy loves electric. We're going to be ending the electric car mandate quickly, by the way. We don't have enough electricity, and then we have AI where we need more, and he wants to get... He wants to have an electric heater instead of a gas heater. Gas heater is much less expensive.
I mean, I don't care if you love or you hate this guy, man. You have to admit he's hilarious. I mean... Biden will put you to sleep, man. At least this guy gets you laughing a little bit, you know, right?
The heat is much better. As the expression goes, you don't itch.
This guy loves electric.
A heater where you go and you're scratching, and that's what they want you to have. They don't want you to have gas where you don't have the problems of the electric. 60% of homes and apartments have gas heaters. He wants them all removed quickly. Prior to COVID coming in my administration, we had the greatest economy in history. We cut the most regulations in the history of our country, and I did that all in 4 years, by 4 times more than any other president cut.
Jeez.
We did that in 4 years, and we were just getting started. We'll impose new tariffs so that the products on our stores will once again be stamped with those beautiful words, made in the USA. We are not treated well, as you know, by Canada. Canada is subsidized to the tune of about $200 billion a year, plus other things.
Real quick, all my Canadians that follow me, are you guys happy with who y'all got up there? You know, are y'all you guys rocking with the establishment, man? You like the way things are ran? I'm just curious. Me comment down below and talk to me.
They don't essentially have a military. They have a very small military. They rely on our military.
Of course.
It's all fine, but you know, they got to pay for that. Very unfair. I have so many friends. One of them is the great one, Wayne Gretzky. I said, run for prime minister. You'll win it'll take 2 seconds. But He said, well, am I going to run for prime minister or governor? You tell me. I said, I don't know. Let's make it governor. I like it better. Same thing with Mexico. We have a massive deficit with Mexico, and we help Mexico a lot. They're essentially run by the cartels. Can't let that happen. Mexico's really in trouble, a lot of trouble. Very dangerous place. And we're going to be announcing at a future date pretty soon. We're going to change, because we do most of the work there, and it's ours. We're going to be changing, sort of the opposite of Biden, where he's closing everything up, essentially getting rid of $50 to $60 trillion worth of assets. We're going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, which has a beautiful ring that covers a lot of territory. The Gulf of America.
This guy is hilarious,
and Mexico,
man. I love it.
Allowing millions of people.
Gulf of America.
They can and we're going to put very serious tariffs on Mexico and Canada, because Canada, they come through Canada too, and the drugs that are coming through are at record numbers. With Russia, Ukraine, that's a disaster. I look at numbers every week, the number of people being killed in that war. People don't know, mostly soldiers now, but the towns have been obliterated. This was a Biden fiasco that that should have never happened. If we had a real president, if we had a president that knew what he was doing, Russia would have never, ever gone in. I told him.
I believe that.
You're not going in. But they did go in, and we have.
You're not going in. Vladimir. You're not going in. I should have done that, bro. I'm coming off being sick.
Have a mess. The cities are all blown up.
This guy is a clown, bro. I love it. In the best way, too.
Are killing each other at levels that haven't been seen since the Second World War.
First, you said on your first day of office you're going to pardon January 6th defendants. Are you planning to pardon those who were charged with violent offenses?
Well, we're looking at it, and we have other people in there. And as you see, I guess 24 or 28 people came now from the FBI. That came out very quietly. Nobody reported it, but they had people in some form related to the FBI. They had 4 or 5 people that were strongly related to the FBI. We have to find out about that. We have to find
FBI and CIA. All this stuff is so weird, man. You know, these sneaky little people with these stinky little strategies, man. You just never know what to believe anymore, man. You know what I mean?
Doubt about Hezbollah. We have to find out about who exactly was in that whole thing, because people that did some bad things were not prosecuted. You know, I see it all the time, and you see it too. People that were doing some bad things weren't prosecuted.
And then people who
that
weren't
didn't
doing
even
anything
walk into the building are in jail.
Right.
Place law enforcement. I mean, you think of the FBI. They raided this house. By the way, they could have told me, could I see this? I would have given them. I actually told them, come in anytime you want. You can see anything. They raided the house, and the case was dismissed. And now I'm in litigation. I'm suing them for doing that. And I feel so badly doing it. I'm the president of the United States, and I'm suing the United States, but I'm suing them for other things. The FBI has gone so, its reputation has been so horribly hurt between Comey, who is the worst, and all of the others.
The worst.
What's happened to the FBI is, and we're going to make it great again. We're going to make the FBI great again. We're going to make the Department of Justice fair and strong, but fair again. Because all they did was attack me because I'm their political opponent, and that includes local judges like Marchand. You ought to find out. Ask them, why do I have a gag order where I'm not allowed to speak? Think of it. I'm the president of the United States, and I'm not allowed to speak. Why? Because if I did speak, people would understand the scam. It's a scam. And we have very dishonest judges, and New York judges are very bad. We had one that valued this house at $18 million because it was good for their case. He actually valued that chandelier is worth more than $18 million. He valued this house at $18 million. We have another one who was so nasty.
Was that chandelier worth $18 million?
Such a brute, most vicious, vile person. These are New York judges. But we've won most of the cases, so we're very happy about that.
Imagine being this guy. You got to feel a type of way about all this, man. It'd be so hard.
51st state of the United States. The leader of the Conservative Party in Canada said, under no circumstances will it ever be the 51st state.
Maybe he won't win, but maybe he will. I don't care.
You had suggested.
Listen, I don't care what he says.
But Sir Lopez, you said you were considering military force to acquire Panama and Greenland. Are you also considering military force to annex and acquire Canada?
No. Economic force. Because Canada and the United States, that would really be something. You get rid of that artificially drawn line, and you take a look at what that looks like, and it would also be much better for national security. Don't forget, we basically protect Canada. But here's the problem with Canada. So many friends up there, but we're spending hundreds of billions a year to protect it. We're spending hundreds of billions a year to take care of Canada. Trade deficits, we're losing massive. We don't need their cars. You know, they make 20% of our cars. We don't need that. I'd rather make them in Detroit. We don't need their lumber.
Yeah.
We have massive fields of lumber. We
Yeah.
don't need their lumber. We have to unrestrict
D.
them because stupid people put, restrictions on, but I can do that with an executive order. We don't need anything they have. So why are we losing $200 billion a year and more?
Man,
To
let
protect Canada?
this
And I said
businessman
that to,
cook.
As I called him,
Let him
Governor
cook.
Trudeau, I said, listen, what
Whatever,
would happen
man.
if we didn't subsidize you, if we didn't, because we give them a lot of money. We help them. As an example, we're buying icebreakers, and Canada wants to join us in the buying of icebreakers. I said, we don't really want to have a partner in the buying of icebreakers. We don't need a partner. Here's what we have. We have a right not to help them with their financial difficulties because we owe $36 trillion too. We're going to start knocking it out pretty fast. But why are we supporting a country, $200 billion plus a year? Our military is at their disposal. All of these other things, they should be a state. That's why I told Trudeau when he came down, I said, what would happen if we didn't do it? He said Canada would dissolve if we didn't take their 20% of our car market. They send us hundreds of thousands of cars. They make a lot of money with that. They send us a lot of other things that we don't need. We don't need their cars, and we don't need the other products. We don't need their milk. We get a lot of milk. Why are we doing it? He said, I don't really know. He was unable to answer the question.
We don't need their
But
milk.
I can answer it. We're doing it because of habit, and we're doing it because we like.
Now, hold on,
So
DT. All right. I do love my milk now. Don't turn off the milk button, God damn it.
We've been good neighbors, but we can't do it forever.
Hold
and
on,
it's
Mr.
a tremendous amount of money. And why
That's
should we
where
have a
Nickmercs
$200
draws his
billion
line.
deficit and add on to that many other
Let
things
this
that
guy
we give
cook,
them
man.
in
I'm
terms
in.
of
Let's
subsidy.
go.
And I said, that's okay
Run
to
it.
have if you're a state. But if you're another country, we don't want to have it. We're not going to have it with European Union either. So we'll do this again. I just want to thank everybody very much. I'm just telling you, this will be the golden age of America. This is the golden age of America. We're going to have a great country again.